It's the 2 Minute Hacks podcast with your hosts with the most, Tony and Lavelle. Every morning from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. We also have Queen Watkins with Clock That He. Tune in with us and have a great time. Let's talk about it right here. 2 Minute Hacks podcast. I can't hear you, Maze. I thought I was having a moment. I can't hear. Yeah, my volume is up, so I can't. You're not getting any volume. Let me see if you muted. You muted, bro. Here you go. I said I can't unmute you. I don't know what's going on.
What about now?
There you go. You came in there.
Oh shit! I don't know what happened.
I don't know. You came on through there.
Oh, I don't know. I got a new boy, but I don't know. Got the Zoom Pod Track P8.
Yes, though.
Yeah. So I don't know.
It's all good.
Because I tested everything yesterday and I can hear you good.
Yeah. It's all good. Top of the morning to you, Doc.
This is good, right? Crazy, right? Oh, my wife crazy. Man, appreciate you carrying on yesterday, bro, and doing your thing, man. I had to go and get that annual man's check.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I ain't like it. But you know, health is wealth, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you had to go and get those things checked out, man, as needed. And so your boy went and got, did my annual like I supposed to. Now I did walk out there with some referrals though, but that was cause I mentioned some things that was going on, and he was like, "Yeah, let's get that checked out." So, yeah, man. So, we just doing what we do. So we gonna jump back into this conversation, man, from Friday. And I know you said you didn't want to really talk about it yesterday.
I wanted to make sure that you was on.
Right.
And I did some more research this morning and got a little bit better perspective, because I never did disagree with what you were saying.
I just put it out there, and I kind of added more context to the question, so I put it out there on Facebook. I don't know if you saw it or not, but I did put it out there just to show, just to ask the question to get some more perspective on it. And so I threw it out there. It might have been last night. I threw it out there, but this is what a couple of people had to say about it. Well, I'm gonna tell you what I said first, because I added, just to make it clear. Is it okay for a married or a dating individual to confide in a friend of the opposite sex? Then I said, keep in mind that their partner does not know this individual, nor is aware that they're having this I said secretive conversation or conversation.
Right.
And one person said, if you have to hide it, then it's wrong. Anytime the word secretive enters the picture, you have a problem. Yes, sir.
Right.
If you can't tell your partner, that answers your question. So kind of all the same stuff I was saying Friday. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got to talk to, you can't tell your partner about it, then you shouldn't be having that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And that was kind of how I felt about it. I felt like, you're running around, you having these conversations behind, even though it may not be sexually explicit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I think it leads. Good morning, Miss Gwen. I think it leads to that. So I got a couple of videos, and they're not directly like on point with this, but it's a correlation.
Yeah, I got a video as well.
Okay, cool. And so I want to play this first one because we actually talked about this once before, where we talked about women just accepting things from me, how that's gateway.
And say, can I buy you a drink? You like, I got a man, but you still accept that drink. You just gave him a door to open that he can get you.
Wait, just for accepting a drink?
Fuck yeah.
Crazy.
Why would you do that? I'm another man. You got a committed relationship. Why you accepting my drink?
Woman accepting a drink from another man while out is a violation of her relationship. How do you feel about that?
A drink is a gateway. I'm getting you a drink so I can start a conversation. And then I'm about to ask some shit like, but you can't have friends though. And cheating is a series of choices. It ain't just you fall into some cat.
And the man say, can I?
So again, it's that doorway, that gateway for me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And you remember I mentioned Friday, I said, I would never put somebody close to me, put myself in a position like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you put yourself in a position, that we talked about intent, right? We talked about a lot of people, that ain't their intent. It might not be your intent initially, but something happens, man, when you start a conversation, start talking to a person. Oh, we got a lot of coming. Oh, no, and then you know, and then you sitting there saying, I never meant for it to go that way. How many times, bro? I'd have had so many dudes tell me, man, I messed up, bro. I blah, 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 blah. I never meant for a man to get that. You shouldn't have never had those conversations, bro. When you started engaging those conversations, man, and then now you talking to a woman that done fell head over heels for you, knew you was married, and threatening to go knock on your door and tell your wife about y'all. See, don't put yourself in that situation, bro.
I totally agree.
Yep. Play your video.
Oh. People always ask, how do you feel about close friends of the opposite sex when you're in a relationship? How do you feel about that?
So I'm very skeptical of it. Skeptical. And when I say very skeptical, it depends on the dynamic. Okay. Because I have a lot of close friends, a lot of close female friends. Okay. But we don't speak every single day. We don't hang out all the time. Like, it's genuinely like a brother-sister type relationship. It's all love. If I had a girlfriend or I had somebody in my life, they would meet them. Like, and it'd be a very transparent situation. But you got people who have these opposite sex friends and they want to keep them away from their partner. That's red flag number one. Okay. All right. Like, if that's your friend, they gotta be my friend too. And I'm not saying my friend, like, we gotta hang out and talk on the phone, but you better be able to walk in my house and show me respect, say hello, dap me up, whatever. Like, there has to be some kind of rapport there. If there's not, then yes, I do believe that there's something going on there. Why are you hiding this person from your partner? That is an issue. There is something wrong there. So I think, again, it depends on the dynamic. Also, how often do you speak to this person and interact with them? Like, I think it's very dangerous to where we want to, when we hold on so dearly to our friends as our best friends, we neglect making our partner our best friend. And when we lack that with our partner, we hurt the relationship. So the partner has to be best friend number one, all right? Doesn't mean you can't have other good friends, best friends or whatever, but there has to be a best friend number one. And I guarantee you, if your partner's your best friend, you will naturally gravitate more to them than your friends. But what people are doing is they're using their friends as buffers. And what I mean by that is you in this BS relationship with someone that you don't have a genuine connection with, but you tolerate it because you get what you need from your friends. Your best friends fulfill you emotionally to where you can deal with your BS relationship. You're using them as a cover up. You may not be maliciously, consciously doing that, but subconsciously, that is what's happening. Because I guarantee you, remove those friends, you will not last in your relationship another few days. Because now their weaknesses, their flaws, their things that irk you are going to be magnified. But you can ignore that when you can run to your friend, run to your friend, run to your friend. It is a form of detachment from your relationship. So in that case, it is unhealthy. So I think we have to evaluate each situation. It doesn't mean that there aren't genuine friendships out there, the opposite sex, that people have while in a relationship, but I would argue that a lot of people, there's some things wrong in those situations that need to be corrected. Doesn't mean you gotta stop being friends altogether, but there's some things that need to change and boundaries have to be set. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have boundaries in your relationship with your friends once you are romantically involved with somebody.
Hey, we can stop right there because he just said it all.
So he just put it more in perspective for me.
It's man, you can't. I don't understand that you got a friend. I don't know this person, and it's of the opposite sex. Because if it was truly your, this is if Dunn has a friend and that much to Dunn. And she values her husband and her husband's perspective. Why she ain't never said, "Vic, you got to meet him. He's an awesome dude. Like he just ooh, man." You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't she want you to meet him? And if she don't want you to meet him, red flag, like he said, red flag number one.
And that's why yesterday I dealt with that friend situation to bounce off of this particular thought process, because everybody, just because you know them, ain't your friend. It pertains to, especially with the opposite sex. Individuals that I just know that's just the opposite sex, I'm not finna introduce it to my marriage or to my opportunity just because I know them. Majority of the time when people call me as far as booking me, 65 to 75% of the clients call me are women. But them ain't
I need to be best friend number one, bro.
Right, yeah, exactly. So like a situation with my god sister that I met now over 7-8 years, they became my god sister. So she's like, Dawn became the godmother of her children. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like y'all situation with what's the young lady name? I ain't seen her in a while. What my friend at? Y'all call her baby mama.
Patrice.
Yeah, Patrice. You know what I'm saying? So it's a situation like that. You know what I'm saying? I made sure I introduced Dawn to her. She knew what it was, and hey, she done babysitted the children, the whole 9 yards. So it ain't that type of thing. Like this, what's understood ain't got to be explained. But you do have those opportunities where if she don't know my wife, I ain't talking to her like that. Period. Even when I'm out, I see clients and stuff like that, and we together. I say, hey, it's my wife. Da da da. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
It's different, bro. It's definitely different, man. You can't. Marcus said, definitely agree with that. If the conversation can't be had in the presence of your significant other, it's wrong, and somebody's intentions are more like the wrong. But again, you might not even start off that way. You know what I'm saying? You just, hey, we do. That's a person I vibe with, we cool with, you know. But then it develops into something later on because you start to like he just said. How much time are you spending with that person? Because all that makes a difference, man. When you're spending too much time with a person, you really got to look at like what's really happening.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it could be something else going on there. And we don't ever want to, again, I don't ever want to put myself or the person I love or anybody else in a precarious situation. You know what I'm saying? Where, it was never meant to be that way, never meant to go that way. So why even put yourself in that situation?
Right. It's just like you said, majority of the people that that work under you are women. I think everybody's in her group she the only female in the group. You know what I'm saying? But they know me. They ask about me and how Lavelle is doing, and I've been to lunch with them all together, whatever. So what's understood is, and I think all of those men are married, but you know what I'm saying?
And you gotta have some self-preservation too, and some morality about yourself, man, and some integrity about yourself. You got to know when to shut stuff down too. I almost said shut the other thing down, but you got to know when to shut stuff down, bro.
Mm-hmm.
When stuff going, and it could be friendly, you just don't even respond to it.
Mm-hmm.
I had a girl approach me one time, and she was, "Oh, you got the little nose, man. I hear the women, the women be talking." And I just went right on to something else.
Yeah.
I'm not even finna entertain that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So now I got this other video. Now this is one of them cartoon. Y'all seen these stick people? These little stick people videos. They be hilarious to me. They be so freaking hilarious.
It's real messed up that I watched about 10 times the other day. It was so funny, but anyway.
But this one got a little serious, but they be funny as heck with me, man. I love them. So I want to play this one too.
What? Why are you slamming things? I'm just talking to Kevin.
It's 11:30 p.m. Kevin has a girlfriend. Why is he texting another man's woman in bed?
Oh my God, here we go. He is platonic. We've been friends since college.
Men don't have a platonic female friend they text at midnight. We have women we are waiting to sleep with.
Dang, you are so disgusting. Not every guy is a predator like you. He's like a brother to me.
A brother? If you called him right now and said, "Come over, I'm lonely," would he come over to talk or to smack?
I wouldn't do that. That's not the point. The point is you don't trust me.
I trust you. I don't trust the orbiter who is hovering around waiting for our relationship to fail.
So I can't have male friends? That is toxic and controlling. You are insecure.
Secure men don't tolerate disrespect. Keeping a backup option on your phone is disrespect.
Well, I'm not cutting him off. He's my support system.
Great. Then let him support you. Because I'm not competing for a position I already earned.
Where are you going? It's midnight. You're leaving over a text?
I'm leaving because you enjoy the attention of other men. And I don't share.
Call Kevin. Tell him he's up. The spot is open.
Are you serious right now? He's just my friend Cole. You're being ridiculous.
A woman with many male friends is a woman with many backup plans. I'm not plan A. I'm the only plan.
Bam.
How he went from Kevin to Cole. That's what.
Yeah, you see that? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's you might have great intentions talking to your friend, but that other dude that you talking to, like he said, I'm not finna play second fiddle to this dude hovering around waiting on our relationship to fail or waiting on an entry into our relationship. I'm not waiting on that dude. So if that's what it is, then you gotta miss me because I ain't going.
What's
Good
up,
morning, Cheryl? Yeah. So you have to be careful, man. Yep. You have to be careful about who you letting into as the Fockers would say, not the Fockers, was the father-in-law, the circle of trust. You have to be careful who you allow into the circle of trust.
Right.
Because when you allow somebody to infiltrate that circle of trust, now they that's their gateway. They got that, you know what I'm saying? So and then people and again, it may not start off with bad intentions, but it eventually moves that way because you guys have created this relationship. You're talking to each other, and now I want to put my Teddy Pendergrass voice on, and now this guy is sitting back waiting on entry point into your relationship. And when he gets there, things start to happen. The gap starts to increase, and things happen. That was my turn him off. Turn off the lights.
Yeah.
And light.
That was that the orbiter is real.
Yeah. Hey, cuz. Hey, and you just celebrated, what was it, 50? Was it 50? 50? You just celebrated a whole lot of years of marriage.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure you didn't allow them dudes that just hang around on the outside lurking.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't allow that, cuz.
Yeah. Because the thing about it, I actually watched another video. It was a Caucasian couple. The video was a little bit too long because I couldn't share that one. But one of the things that they said was very intricate about this particular conversation. They said that once you become married, serious relationship, any of those individuals that don't have the same mindset moving forward after you go after you have made this committed relationship, if they are not moving with you all together, then they're not a part of their process.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So if in fact that person is really truly your friend, they're gonna understand the obligation that you made with your significant other, and they're gonna have those boundaries.
That's all I was saying Friday, man. Is that I wouldn't even put you like I said, you'd have been by my house like you like, hey, you on your way home? Yeah, you would pull up at the house. You know what I'm saying? But if you know, like, if you call me and you say, hey man, you on your way back to the house? Oh no, man, I got shit. I'm gonna be another 2-3 hours. You probably gonna say, well, shit, I'm going on then. You ain't finna just sit over there. I'm gonna go over here and wait for Tony 2-3 hours.
Oh no, not like this.
You gonna probably pull on off. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Kenny used to do it all the time. Shit, Kenny be over here. I be hell. He be over damn all day. Tony and Don be in the other damn room sleep or something. So it just depends.
I would never do that.
Yeah,
I'm just saying I would because again, I don't ever want to put myself or either put somebody in to start accusing something. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going. Good morning, Pops.
Yeah.
It would so he got 50 years of experience, been married 50 years, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm knowing, man, with 50 years, you ain't let dudes hang around your wife talking about that's her best friend, that's her friend.
Mm-hmm.
No, he our friend or he ain't nobody friend.
And that's one of the things. The only thing about Dunn is when we got married, Dunn don't really mess with a lot of folk like that. Dunn is very introverted. She don't. I mean, family is family. I think she maybe had 3 friend girls, and in the folks that she worked with, she didn't mess with folk like that. So
and I think because Dunn got this vibe, man. Like, she got this. I won't use the word. I don't want to use the wrong word, but she has this vibe like she's a gamer. She like the game, and see a lot of women don't like all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? She like the stuff that she likes the football and basketball. A lot of women don't like that stuff, so she more of a guy's girl.
Yeah, that's how it was. I mean,
you see what I'm saying? And normally women like that don't have a lot of girlfriends. They don't have a lot of girlfriends like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they can't identify with them.
Yeah, that's true.
Good morning, Miss Loretta. So if this person that I want to confide in, we can't do this in front of Monica, then I shouldn't be having that conversation. Or vice versa. I know Monica living in Ohio all those years, she had friends, she got friends and stuff, and I'm pretty sure she ended up with some guy friends that she knew. And I know because this one dude she always talk about, well, not always talk about, but I mean periodically she had mentioned maybe he was coming through town or something like that or whatever. But I mean I never met the guy because we go there. Even when we go to Ohio, we going to see a select group of people, her brother, sister, her best friends, and they girls, and we go by to see them, they husbands, and whatever. And we ain't never, I'm gonna run by and see my friend, my guy friend. We ain't never did that. I mean, I would have been okay with it because I'm there. You know what I'm saying? But Earl said the fact that the orbiter is not always a male. Ooh, shit.
Yeah, he going off with the twins coming.
Oh, Orbit or not, it takes two to tango. What's attempted does not have to be entertained. Yeah, well, I said you got to shut it down, Miss Gwen. But come on now. I just seen. Look, I just have seen it play out too much where that's not nobody's intent. Where it's not. Maybe not wasn't the man's intent from the get go, or maybe it wasn't the woman's intent. But you start having these conversations. You just talking. Y'all start to develop a closeness, a relationship because y'all talk. Oh, we got this in common. Oh, we got this. And man, feelings just happens. It happens.
Well, that's the term they call the emotional type relationship.
Yeah,
y'all ain't never gonna be intimate, but sometimes women really they despise that more than you all not even touching anymore.
Well, that's why me and Lavelle have such an issue with women cheating versus men cheating, because women, most of the time, when they cheat, it's an emotional attachment. When a man cheat, he just trying to break something off, but he could never talk to that woman again. But but most women, now you got some women that's doggy dog. Now they just be smashing too. But you got a lot of women, they are just, and if you know your woman is an emotional person, an emotional creature, and that's why men can't take that. They can't. Ms. Gwen, so orbit or not, it takes two to tango. What attempted does not have to be entertained. When it comes to relationships of any kind, clear boundaries and standards have to be considered before allowing others to get close to you, man. Absolutely. That guy just said it in that video, man. You got to have some boundaries. You got to set some clear boundaries.
Yeah.
But again, it's the relationships with the people that your partner or spouse ain't never met that you always claiming this your best friend. Oh, I'm going to hang out with my best friend. We're going to have some drinks. Oh, I'm going too. But nah, it's just me and my friend. If you try to stop me from going, if you say, yeah, baby, come on, you come hang out with us.
Yeah. I remember one time.
No.
I remember one time, and I don't even know how they doing, but this was a set of best friends. One of them moved from Memphis and moved to Texas, and one of them had moved to Texas and moved back to Memphis. And I forgot how I even met the lady, but I did their birthday party, and they had like a little sister group thing that they had. And she asked me, she said, how's your wife doing? I said, she's doing fine. She said, I would like to meet your wife. And she ended up coming to the party. And then we just kind of kept a little connection going. So, and then probably about 3 months after the party, they had went out of town and they called back, hey, I want to buy you and your wife dinner. Y'all meet us up here because we kicking it again. We back in town. She finna leave. I thought that was so dope. You know what I'm saying? And keeping that thing open like that. You got a lot of folks. If they moving different, if they ain't moving like that, then you don't need to move.
Right. It's like if I got a friend that's a girl, and I'm not finna call, and I know she got a man. I'm gonna say, hey, what you and your man got going on? Me and Mark gonna take y'all out to dinner. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna even put her in a situation to myself. You come meet with us. Now the dude, man, you going to meet.
Right. Yeah.
You can't put yourself in those situations. I keep hopping on it because
I ain't gonna mention no name, but I know an individual, and the young lady is my god sister, and this dude is so freaking disrespectful when it comes to their relationship. And, you know, and I've said something to him before, and he feels like that, you know, because he knew her before the marriage, that he got an ups on the husband. No, nigga, what the hell are you talking about?
Ups. What do you mean you got a ups?
Like, you know, so I knew her, you know, I knew her before he knew her. What the hell they got to do with anything? When they got married, that's over it, bro. And I just think he don't have no respect for the husband at all. It's a wonder that dude ain't whoop dude ass. Point blank period.
He got a ups. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's the orbiter.
Yeah.
That is the orbiter right there, the person that lingers. You know, bro, I gotta play this again because this is where the gateway, this is where the stuff starts at, bro.
I buy you a drink, you like, I got a man, but you still accept that drink. You just gave him a door to open that he can get you.
Wait, just for accepting a drink?
Fuck yeah. Why would you do that? I'm another man. You got to commit a relationship. Why you accepting my drink?
A woman accepting a drink from another man while out is a violation of her relationship. How do you feel about that?
A drink is a gateway. I'm getting you a drink so I can start a conversation, and then I'm about to ask some shit like, "But you can't have friends though." And cheating is a series of choices. It ain't just you fall into some cat.
And the man say, "Can I?"
It ain't just you fall into it. It's a cheating is a series of choices and events.
And the best way to handle that, if you're gonna buy a drink for a group of women together, don't buy that one person or woman no drink. You better buy the whole damn table, son.
Oh, you got to buy the whole. Cause where you gonna do that anyway? Cause most men that do that trying to impress the woman anyway. I don't buy one. I'm buy you and all your girls drink. You know what I'm saying? Trying to impress anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but he really trying to get at the one person.
Mm-hmm.
And she might say, "Well, I'm married." Oh, there you go. Oh, I ain't trying to marry you. I'm just trying to be your friend.
Mm-hmm. yeah.
Man, and if you allow that gateway, and then you sit there and start talking to him, that's all he wanted anyway was conversations. So most dudes will charm you right out of your drawers.
Mm-hmm. But again, you got to shut that down. Like Miss Glenn said, you got to,
Man, you gotta shut it down. You got to know when to shut it down. And shutting it down starts with you first saying, "No, I'm good. I can buy my own drinks."
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna tell you some of the most disrespectful jokers, Doc, and I'm sure you could probably attest to this because I almost went to jail over some cats. And they
over some who?
Over some cats that was disrespectful, some dudes. Pastors and preachers, Doc, are some of the most disrespectful, I almost said it, Negroes that I ever seen in my life. Man, I had one particular cat, bro, came right up in my face. We're done. And was trying to flirt with her in my face. I let him talk. Go ahead. I ain't say nothing. Go ahead, Doc. And then this other individual, he was married. I'm talking about he was it done. And I knew his wife, know his whole family.
Mm.
And this nigga still try to be cool with me to this day. I'm like, bro. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm you ain't finna you ain't finna play in my face.
Doc. Just say the whole Greater Southside Council, Lavelle. Don't worry about it. We got it.
Man, and you right though. When some of them dudes, man, they know they be, and then even if they don't know it's your wife, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, even if they don't know it's your wife, but you know they got a wife and they playing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, man, you gotta, you know. And I think that's why now a lot of preachers and pastors, when they get up to preaching, they get their wife. They letting y'all know, don't be trying to shoot your shot over there, pimp.
Mm-hmm. Right. Exactly.
I heard I was looking at Jamal Bryant's and his wife podcast, and they had Pamela and David Mann on there, right?
It was real good.
Jamal's wife said I guess they had this line where they come up and they be hugging the first lady in the pastor, whatever, greeting them after church or whatever. And I don't know what the line is. She just said the line.
Yeah.
And she said this same mother would come up every Sunday and say, "Girl, he was supposed to be my husband."
Yeah.
And she said she finally told her, she came there, she said, "Let this be your last time." Come on. Let this be your last time coming up here saying, yeah, that's over. He got a wife.
Right. Yeah,
and she said that mother ain't been back in that line since. But she said she didn't care. She said, because this is your last time you're gonna be disrespectful to come up here and play in my face.
Mm-hmm.
She said he was over there. That lady, she older lady. She said, I don't care.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She's not gonna keep being disrespectful to me.
Mm-hmm.
And David said he was sitting up there with his wife, and then later on and want to give him the full frontal hug, not the side hug, the full frontal, put her arms around his neck.
Mm-hmm.
And Tamla said, "Baby, we don't do that."
Come on now.
No, ma'am, Pam. This ain't that. boy tell us that shit. She about that, man. And that's what you got. People will be disrespectful and play in your face like that.
Yeah. No, I'm quick to get that side hug. Move, get out the way. I'm like ludicrous.
Yeah, too. What about the women always want the front hug? Get them titties off. I don't do no front hugs. I don't even offer my front.
No, get back.
I do them little side hugs.
Just like that.
Even them side hugs, man. You gotta be careful. I had a white suit on one Sunday, did a side hug. Girl, whole face print on my makeup. On my, I was like, man. Yeah, so you gotta be careful. I've always been around a lot of male coaches and males at church. Few have tried me because I guess I give the aura of that's not my character. Miss Gwen, you probably wouldn't even know they were trying to talk to you.
There we go again.
You probably wouldn't even know they were shooting their shot. She said, but those the ones she recognized got shot down immediately. The one that she actually recognized.
Yeah.
But I mean, but Miss Gwen, you a single woman.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's okay for them to shoot they shot at you. You a if they single now, if they single,
right?
If they single, it's okay for them to shoot they shot. You don't have to shoot them down.
Mm-hmm.
They probably said Miss Gwen is a good character person, man, good integrity. She go to church. Man, I want me a good church woman like that.
Mm-hmm.
And Miss Gwen like, nope, Negro, please.
Yeah, he shutting it down.
Nope.
She got it on lockdown.
Yeah, I don't do them frontal hugs. Yeah. Them front hug, boy.
I told you about when we were going out doing them 3 o'clock program and stuff, and the folk would know that.
Oh, she said when she wasn't single. Oh.
Well, you know how they go then, you know.
And see, you just scared the folks so bad. Now that you single, they won't even come talk to you. Yeah, they shot their load then, Miss Gwen, for sure.
Yeah, but when we go around to the 3 o'clock program and stuff like that, they be, oh man, yeah, Southside here, he gonna sing Po Boy. Man, one time we went to a program, man, a young lady came in, she came all the way from the back to the front. And Monica then was up in Dunn was up in the quiet stage. And so everybody making gestures, looking, they were like, all right, Doug Gas, go back to the quiet stage. Here's the truth, man.
Boy.
Life is different, man. I remember one time, man.
Sometimes church folk be the worst, man.
I'm telling you,
absolute worst.
What I'm saying, man. I remember, man.
If you don't shut it down early, if you shut it down early, they know you ain't with it. They don't even try it. Like Miss Gwen, you know, they Miss Gwen shut it down early, and you know they don't even try no more.
Bro, we used to be on the quartet scene, Doc, when I was coming up, and for whatever reason, these ladies always used to try my dad when my mama was still living. Talking about some bring him lunch and all this. Man, my mama one time, man, went up to my dad's job and clown. You better not bring who do what? But man, I'm talking about straight up just disrespectful, bro. Like just no quorum of nothing.
She said, Tony, I guess the Tony and Lavelle inspection and data service is still going to be active then.
You're so stupid. They're gonna have to come right with you now. You know, you like a gained mama, you know what I'm saying? Now they gonna have to come correct.
They probably won't even try with you like that up with. But I'm telling you, when that dude was at that game and shooting his shot though, I'm talking about all of us knew what was up. Everybody, Miss Gwen was totally oblivious.
Mm-hmm.
That man gave the card, business card, everything. Miss Gwen ain't thought 2 shakes about this man. We all looking at each other, looking at the eye again, the Google eye. Miss Gwen get chose on out here in the cold. She ain't thought nothing. Nothing.
You know what? In a way, I kind of respect it because and not the whole green situation. I get that, the derivative on it, but I just think when you're like that, you're just trying to allow what's supposed to happen. Meaning that if it's meant to be for this person that's coming after me, I wanted to be able to be where it ain't. I'm being discovered, if you will. That's one thing
It is organic.
Yeah, it's organic. That way,
Yeah.
I ain't trying to put myself out there, so to speak. But at the same
Right.
time, I'm neutral.
Yeah, just let it happen as it
Yeah.
happens.
Mhm.
Miko said, "Family, thanks a kid conversation." What you gonna have to break that one down for me, Miko?
Yeah, I want to understand it though.
Yeah, you gotta break that one down for me. I'm not really I don't know what that one is.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
She said, "Yes, they will, Tony, and the women are now worse. And the women are now worse than the men." Man, he said, "Family, this is a good conversation." Oh, it must have jumped out on him.
Okay.
He said it's a good conversation. So much I could say from so many different angles. We'll have to have that off the camera, or y'all might want to filter me first to see what. Now jump on, scan that QR code right there and jump on.
Hey, Doc, I don't hear. Never mind. I heard.
Hey, bro, look, you scan that QR code right there on the screen and hop on here. We want to hear what you got to say. Scan it.
Yeah.
Gwen said, "From now on, I'm going to have to refer potential suitors to you for approval."
Yeah, man. Look.
You need to send them to Monica. Monica ain't going. That man would have had to run Miss Gwen over with his car. She said, "No, Miko, we want to hear. Miko, we want to hear, bro. Click on, look, scan that QR code and hop on here. We want to hear."
Boy, look.
Bill, don't you say a word. Hey, get on here. Get on here. We be welcoming folks to come on.
I was finna say something. I bag back.
Man, get on here, cuz we want to hear it.
Oh my God.
We got to hear it. Yeah.
Yeah, Doc.
Man, cause this right here is funny.
Why are you slamming things? I'm just talking to Kevin.
It's 11:30 p.m. Kevin has a girlfriend. Why is he texting another man's woman in bed?
Oh my God, here we go. He is platonic. We've been friends since college.
Men don't have a platonic female friend they text at midnight. We have women we are waiting to sleep with.
Dang, you are so disgusting. Not every guy is a predator like you. He's like a brother to me.
A brother?
See that part right there. That's what y'all was giving me Friday. He every man ain't like that. Every man ain't want to do that. But you got to understand from that man's perspective how he viewing is like, you might feel like that, but we don't know who is sitting there orbiting, waiting on our relationship to go down. And like he said, you say that, but call that man right now and tell him you lonely and come over and see what happened.
But I understood what you're saying. I got it. I knew.
No, but it was a lot of other people in the comments saying the same thing.
Oh, I got you. Nah.
Yeah.
I don't think it happens too many times.
It's different. I done seen it happen too many times. If you play into their hands, they got you. And some dudes are just slick like that, man. They'll make you think ain't nothing going on. Oh, man, no, my girl, it's my home girl. My home girl that I'm waiting on to have some issues with her man so I can smash. That's what the home girl is.
And I'm gonna tell you another thing. A lot of the time, and like I told y'all earlier, for whatever reason, I don't know how I became the listening ear. All my friend girl, they call me, man, he ain't doing this and he ain't right, and this, and the third, and da 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 da. And I had no intentions, but because I was basically there for them and whatever, it seemed like it turned into something else I didn't want it to be. I'm like, I'm sure you ain't thinking what this gonna be, because that was never my thought process. You just said you needed somebody to confide in, and this ain't it, because you need to go and fix that over there, what you got going on. You know what I'm saying?
You see,
like, nah, bro.
But if you had entertained it,
oh yeah, yeah.
Lavelle, think about Rentway over there on 3rd.
Lord Jesus.
Think about how many majority of our customers
were
women customers over there. How many of them women customers came in talking smack, like And it was we ain't had number me and work. We had Tamika. We had Tamika at one spot at one time.
Tamika and what was the other girl? She went there long. I can't think of the young lady's name. Yeah, her.
The one I had fire.
I think you did have to fire. I can't think of the name right now.
Yeah. Tamika came after her. That's who took her place.
Yeah.
He's I'm at work. I work at XAI. The show will be over by the time I finish. Oh, okay, I got you. Ms. Gwen said, I actually appreciate your perspective in this because again, I tend to be obvious. I tend to be oblivious of others' motives. This will make me pause and look at the patterns and possible motives with others in relationships. Yeah, you really have to because we can. I'm telling you, I know women are slick. Women are different kind of slick, but men are openly slick. And if you're a person that you don't have no intent, you have you can or you just a person like Miss Gwen. Like Miss Gwen just like she don't walk around seeking that kind of attention. So I think that's why it seems so oblivious to her when the people are giving her attention. She don't, she just kind of oblivious to it. And that's not to say that something wrong with Miss Gwen or nothing. No, she just look. That's not because she don't walk around looking for that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I can appreciate that because hell, I'd rather for not if somebody gonna take advantage of me or took advantage of me, it's because I was just totally oblivious. I didn't know because that was my intent. So your intentions are pure at heart. So man, let's clock this tea with our girl Queen Watkins because we are late in the hour.
Yeah.
Good morning. Y'all know what time it is. Put them phones down, fingers.
Hopefully this ain't the one from yesterday.
It's time to clock that tea with your girl Queen Watkins. I hope y'all are having an amazing morning. But y'all know what time it is. Time to clock that tea. Y'all, Alexa has had a very concerning malfunction. Okay? Let's talk about it. So there is this mom that was trying to get a recipe for a sweet potato, how to make a sweet potato. And so I guess she finally got her recipe. And her daughter decided that she wanted to play with Alexa. So she told Alexa to tell her some funny stories. And Alexa did that. And then she was like, Alexa, can I tell you some funny stories? Alexa, of course, said yes. So in the middle of the baby telling the story, Alexa interrupts her. First off, I didn't know Alexa can interrupt you, but we keep going. I know that if Alexa can't barely hear you, they'll interrupt. But to interrupt and ask what the girl is wearing is crazy. And so the little girl was like, she got on a skirt, whatever. And, or I think Alexa was asking, Alexa asked what the baby was wearing, and she was just like a skirt. And Alexa was like, "Can I see it?" Right? So then the mom was kind of thrown off when she heard it because she was like, "Did Alexa really just say that?" So the mom had screenshotted exactly what was going on with the conversation, and it actually said that Alexa asked the baby what she was wearing, right? So I don't know the funny story that the baby was telling Alexa, but for Alexa to say, let me see, is insane to me because when did Alexa start having eyes to see stuff? So the Alexa in my house can see stuff. I didn't even know that it looks like a speaker. Alexa is the little thing that play the music, tell you the weather, tell you some recipes if you need it. So I wonder if Alexa can actually see. Like, why would you ask this baby to do that and, not be able to see it? So the mom spazzed and Alexa gonna say something. Oh, I apologize. The baby is not the correct age or something like that. for that conversation. How did that conversation even start? Where did it come from? Now I know people are hacking stuff and things of that nature, and everybody want to start using AI and whoop whoop whoop, and stuff like this can happen with our kids. And the kids so innocent, they don't know what's going on for real. Cause this looked like a little girl. They didn't give her age, but she looked like she's under the age of 8. She's under the age of 7. And kids are just, thinking they having fun, not knowing what's really going on. You got these machines in their room and in the house. There's really perverts for real, if you ask me. So now I wonder, the big question is, what can these machines really do that we buying, y'all? Are they safe for the kids? All right, y'all, that's all the tea that I have today. Make sure y'all tune in to 2 Minutes, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. sharp. And don't forget to stay tuned for your girl, Queen Watkins. Clock that tea. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye.
That's crazy.
Man. Miko said every smart device has a built-in camera and the ability to spy even when powered off. I got Google, right? I got the little Google things, little round Google things throughout my house. And I can, and sometimes we just be having we don't say nothing. The TV being said something, and maybe she think it says Google, and then she was like, I didn't understand that question. We were like, cause we ain't said nothing to you. Shut up, Google.
Right.
Well, a lot of times we'll be sitting there having a debate. Me and Monkey laying to be having a debate because I got a Google right on my nightstand, and then she'll start talking, and we'll be like, "Oh, we can just ask Google. Google, how many people have so and so on?" And she'll tell us, or she'll say, "I don't understand the question," whatever. But yeah, them things are. I don't necessarily think that all of them have cameras, but I think they have the ability to listen or spy. Because they hooked up to the internet. Most of them to run, they got to be hooked up to the internet,
right,
or some kind of Wi-Fi or something. So, that's the ability for them to tap in right there. When you got the federal government sitting back, man, they got a big, huge room with hundreds of people in there just listening to conversations all day. How you think they get terrorist threats and find out about terrorist threats and all that?
Oh yeah,
because that computer they using that AI to home in on a certain thing, and then they bring that up right there. Oh no, that's just something that's just chatter. Then they go to something else. Oh, bring that on up. Oh, that's an actual potential threat. Let's put them. Yeah. Ms. Gwen said, wow, think those that are saying I don't have a smart device but holding mobile phones in their hands. Oh, yeah. If you got a mobile phone, unless it's an analog, right. And that's why we were talking about the other day. People had those old analog phones that you can't do nothing. They can't text on them or nothing. They don't want to get rid of them. I don't even know how they on some network, but you got people that still have them old analog phones.
Yeah.
They older people and they like I refuse to give up my phone. Yep. She said Google knows as heck, but she good for them late night slow jams though. Ooh, yeah. Google, play some slow music. Yeah, doc. Don't tell all our secrets, babe. Yeah, don't tell all our secrets. She will play them slow jams for you too. Yeah. You got to be specific though. Play that Usher slow jam station. Yeah, and they'll play everything that's kind of related to that slow boy. Then
we gotta some kind of way we gotta do some kind of fellowship, man. We get ready to celebrate our 2-year anniversary.
Yeah. We gotta do something. What y'all think? What y'all want to do? In the meanwhile, the 3rd annual Zellyfane Whitehaven Easter egg hunt that's gonna be going down to Davis Carnes Park, Blue Cross Davis Carnes Park, or Whitehaven on Whitehaven Lane. It's going down. It's going down. But what's the actual date of that? April I think it's April the 2nd,
something like that. Yeah,
3rd, something like that. But we will be out of the country, but we're gonna do our pod. We was actually in Sam's the other day. I was looking for some plastic eggs. So
I'm going to Walmart today.
I know Lavelle had mentioned that they got the eggs with the can already in them. And so I might get them because man, trying to stuff them eggs, boy. Woo.
If I see them in Walmart today, I just get you some. You just cash at me.
Yeah, man, them Johns, boy.
It's
well, I don't know. I probably try to go on. I probably try to go on Amazon and try to find me some in bulk because I don't.
Yeah, they come in bulk. They like 100. They're 100.
Nah, I'll be buying them just like 300 to 500. Like, give me
they ain't have them like that.
Yeah.
So that's why I bought 4 bags.
Yeah, I had to buy me a couple of bucks. That way, when we get them to them, I probably and I'll probably give you out so we can get them done. Anyway, I did stuff eggs. Don't act like I ain't stuffed no eggs. I did stuff some eggs. Don't play with me like that.
I ain't in that conversation. That's y'all business.
The Apple Music playlist is it. Watch out now, Miss Gwen. Now you been wait a minute. You've been trying to act like you all, Okay.
Don't do too much.
Don't do too much, Miss Gwen. Don't do too much, Miss Gwen. Anyway, so yeah, we need to plan an outing sometime this month. One of these, I don't know, my Saturdays are crazy right now, but
yeah, man. Only one I got available is the 14th. I got the 14th available. I just looked at all my dates. And, of course, that next weekend we be at Clarence and wedding.
Yep. And then the weekend after that, we out of here. Let me see. The 14th. Yeah, well, we could do it later on the 14th. I know my grandbaby birthday party gonna be that day. Legacy birthday party gonna be that day, but we can do it later.
So they got the tours.
My weekend is tied up this weekend, Miko. We got the We Done Ones comedy event. We got a party, and we got a birthday celebration. So my whole weekend is tied up.
I'm off Friday, but I got a birthday party Saturday, so yeah. And then Sunday I just got asked to do brunch, so yeah, I'm out.
Okay. Yeah, so Miss Gwen said
they got the 100 piece pre-filled Easter eggs for $21 on Amazon.
Okay, yeah, I'll probably give me some of them, John. Mika, Miss Gwen said she stuffed 500 eggs. We stuffed about probably about that many too, Miss Gwen. For the cellophane. It was about 500 or 600 we stuffed, and then I bought these golden eggs. I think it was a pack of 12 golden eggs that I put money in that I mixed in there with them. Yeah, I think I put like $5 in each one of the golden eggs.
Monica said you ain't stuffed nothing.
Monica, I did stuff. How you think that $5 bills got in them golden eggs?
I'll tell you what she said. I ain't got nothing to do it.
Yeah, she did talking. You know what she's talking about. Anyway. Thank y'all again, man, for jumping in on this conversation for part 2. Even though we didn't listen to this part 2, we appreciate y'all. Engaging in this conversation, and hopefully, something was said that will help you become a better version of yourself and not fall for the okie doke. And kind of know when somebody's shooting a shot, Miss Gwen. Yeah. We appreciate you guys as always. Shout out to Amazon, man. I've been buying too much stuff on Amazon, getting ready for Monk. I can't wait to Monk had added some stuff to her set. I'm waiting, y'all. I'm gonna wait till she finished getting her little set together, y'all. And so this is what I want to do, Lavelle.
What's up?
Prior to Monica going live, I want to get Monica on, if we don't do nothing but maybe a 10-minute segment with her. We're on her set where we can interview her and talk to her about her show, what her show is going to be about, and just have a conversation, a good conversation with her before her show starts.
Okay.
Yeah.
We ready.
Yep. So she'll let us know when I know she was originally shooting for March, but some of her stuff that she's ordered. She want to make sure everything is right and perfect. I don't blame her. So she want her stuff right and perfect. So we'll let her get her stuff together. So it might be the 1st of April before she starts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh,
depend. So, but anyway, before she go on, we'll have her on one of those days prior to her going on. How about that?
We ready.
Damn. Man, when I tell you, whew,
what?
Seems like I just filed my annual report for my LLC. Damn. Stuff be coming up so quick. Edward said, be mindful. People will offer you sugar sweet before they offer you vinegar bitter. Ooh.
He threw it in there
for free. Miko said, those are assembly line production numbers, Miss Gwen. All right, we got to. Yeah, we appreciate y'all, man. Come on, pray us out, my brother.
Let us pray. Most gracious God, our Father, God, we thank you for this day. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for genuine relationships and giving us the wisdom to understand the difference. Thank you for Tony family, my family, Queen family, and everybody that's associated together. Actually, Lord God, to meet us back here on this time on tomorrow. And thank you for everything that you've done. In your daughter, son, Jesus' name, we ask these prayers. We said amen.
Amen. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Same bad time.
Same bad place.
2 Men in Hats. Let's talk about it.
It's the 2 Minute Hats podcast with your host with the most, Tony and Lavelle. Every morning from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. We also have Queen Watkins with Clock Dead. Tune in with us and have a great time. Let's talk about it right here. 2 Minute Hats podcast.